Welcome to a transformative journey into the art of decluttering. If you're feeling weighed down by the endless tide of belongings, you're not alone. As minimalist Fumio Sasaki reminds us in Goodbye Things, our possessions are like roommates we pay rent for. They take up space, drain energy, and often stay far longer than they should. But here's the powerful truth. By mastering the do's and don'ts of decluttering, you can reclaim not just your space, but also your time, peace of mind, and even your freedom. Imagine walking into a home where everything has a purpose, where calm replaces chaos, and where simplicity gives room for joy. Before we dive into the 20 practical yet powerful strategies, take a moment to ask yourself, what's the real cost of holding on to things that no longer serve you? At Golden Elders, we believe a clutter-free life is the foundation for a happier, healthier, and more intentional tomorrow. So stay with us, and let's unlock the secret to a home and a life filled with clarity and calm. Number 1. Do pay attention to your clutter. Understanding the psychology behind your clutter is the first step toward lasting change. Every pile of unopened mail, unused exercise equipment, or stack of unread magazines tells a story about your habits, fears, or unfulfilled intentions. For instance, a crowded desk might indicate difficulty with decision-making, while a closet full of unworn clothes with tags might reveal emotional shopping habits. Take time to examine these patterns. If your entryway is constantly cluttered with shoes, perhaps you need a better storage system or need to reduce your footwear collection. When you notice recurring clutter hotspots, ask yourself what these areas reveal about your lifestyle and habits. This awareness can lead to better organizational systems and help prevent future accumulation. Number 2. Don't procrastinate. The age-old enemy of progress, procrastination, can be particularly devastating when it comes to decluttering. Life's constant demands, from work deadlines to family obligations, make it tempting to postpone organizing tasks indefinitely. However, waiting for the perfect moment to declutter is like waiting for the perfect wave. You might miss all the opportunities to ride smaller waves that could still take you to shore. Instead of viewing decluttering as an overwhelming project that requires a full weekend or vacation time, break it into smaller, manageable tasks. Spend just 15 minutes sorting through a drawer, or commit to removing 5 items from your closet each day. These small actions, when consistent, create momentum and lead to significant progress over time. Number 3. Do start with simple items. Beginning your decluttering journey with emotionally charged items can quickly lead to decision fatigue and burnout. Instead, build your decluttering muscles by starting with items that don't carry emotional weight. Focus on obvious candidates for removal. Expired medications, outdated technology manuals, empty boxes, dried-out pens, or magazines from 3 years ago. These items require minimal decision-making energy and provide quick wins that boost your confidence. As you practice making these easier decisions, you'll develop the skills and mindset needed to tackle more challenging categories later. Consider creating a low-hanging fruit list of items you know can be immediately removed from your space, and tackle these first to build momentum. Number 4. Don't fall into the comparison trap. In today's social media-driven world, it's easy to feel inadequate when comparing your space to perfectly curated images online. Remember that those pristine minimalist homes you see on Instagram or Pinterest often represent unrealistic standards and may not reflect real daily living. Your home should work for your lifestyle, not someone else's aesthetic ideals. A family with young children will naturally have different organizational needs than a single professional, and that's perfectly okay. Focus on creating systems that support your daily routines and reflect your personal values, rather than trying to replicate someone else's version of organized living. Number 5. Do schedule your decluttering sessions like any important task. Decluttering deserves dedicated time in your calendar. Treat these sessions with the same respect you would give to a work meeting or doctor's appointment. Create a realistic schedule that fits your lifestyle, perhaps 30 minutes every Tuesday evening or 2 hours every other Saturday morning. Additionally, plan specific times for donation drop-offs or listing items for sale. This structured approach prevents decluttered items from lingering in your space and helps maintain momentum. Consider setting up recurring calendar reminders and blocking off specific time slots for different areas of your home. Number 6. Don't overwhelm yourself right from the start. Many people make the mistake of attempting to declutter their entire home in one weekend, pulling everything out of closets and drawers simultaneously. This approach often leads to chaos and exhaustion, leaving you with multiple unfinished projects and a more disorganized space than when you started. Instead, adopt a systematic approach by dividing your home into zones. Focus on completing one area before moving to the next. For example, start with a single cabinet, then move to the medicine cabinet, and gradually work your way through the room. This methodical approach prevents the overwhelming feeling of seeing all your possessions at once and allows you to maintain control over the process. Number 7. Do celebrate small wins. Creating a reward system for your decluttering achievements can significantly impact your motivation and success. When you complete a challenging task, like sorting through old photographs or organizing your garage, take time to acknowledge your progress. Consider treating yourself to something that doesn't create more clutter, perhaps a relaxing bath, a favorite movie, or a walk in nature. Document your progress with before and after photos to remind yourself of how far you've come. These visual records can be particularly motivating when tackling similar spaces in the future and help maintain your momentum during challenging phases of your decluttering journey. Number 8. Don't keep duplicate items. One of the most common sources of clutter is the unnecessary accumulation of duplicate items. While having backups of essential items like toilet paper or light bulbs makes sense, storing multiple identical sweaters, kitchen gadgets, or office supplies often creates needless clutter. Take inventory of your duplicates and honestly assess how many you actually need. For instance, how many black t-shirts do you really wear? Do you need 5 different can openers? Consider keeping the highest quality version and donating, or selling the extras. This principle applies to digital clutter too. Delete duplicate photos, files, and apps that serve the same purpose. Number 9. Do know your options for getting rid of clutter. Developing a comprehensive understanding of disposal options can make the decluttering process more efficient and environmentally responsible. Research local donation centers, consignment shops, and recycling facilities before you begin. Create a designated space for items in different categories: donate, sell, recycle, and trash. Consider specialized donation options. Professional clothing can go to organizations helping job seekers, while old towels and blankets might benefit local animal shelters. For valuable items, explore online marketplaces, local buy-nothing groups, or consignment shops. Understanding these options in advance prevents decision paralysis and ensures items are disposed of responsibly. Number 10. Don't live too much in the past or future. Many people hold on to items out of nostalgia or anticipated future needs. This creates what professional organizers call memory clutter and someday clutter. While it's natural to want to preserve memories and prepare for the future, excessive retention of items from either category can prevent you from living in the present. Instead of keeping every childhood memento, select a few meaningful items to display or photograph others before letting them go. Similarly, avoid stockpiling items for hypothetical future scenarios that may never materialize. Focus on creating a space that serves your current lifestyle while maintaining a reasonable balance with past memories and future needs. Number 11. Do practice decision-making skills. Decluttering is essentially a series of decisions, and like any skill, decision-making improves with practice. Start by establishing clear criteria for keeping items. Does it serve a purpose, bring joy, or get regular use? Create a decision-making framework that aligns with your values and lifestyle. For example, if you haven't used an item in the past year excluding seasonal items, it might be time to let it go. Practice making quick decisions about simple items to build confidence. Then gradually tackle more challenging categories. Remember that perfect decisions aren't necessary. Making a decision is often better than no decision at all. Number 12. Don't worry about waste. Many people hold on to items out of guilt about the money spent or concern about environmental impact. However, keeping unused items doesn't undo the purchase or prevent waste. It simply transfers the burden of disposal to someone else in the future. Instead of viewing disposal as waste, consider it a learning opportunity. Reflect on purchasing patterns that led to accumulation and use these insights to make more mindful choices going forward. Consider the environmental impact of storing and maintaining unused items versus responsibly disposing of them now. Remember that donating usable items allows them to fulfill their purpose with someone who needs them. Number 13. To share household responsibilities. Creating and maintaining an organized home is a shared responsibility in households with multiple members. Develop clear systems and expectations for everyone's contribution to maintaining order. Create age-appropriate chore charts for children. Designate specific areas of responsibility for adults, and establish regular family cleaning sessions. Teach children organizational skills early by making it fun. Turn cleanup into a game or use timer challenges. Regular family meetings can address organizational challenges and celebrate successes. This collaborative approach not only maintains order, but also teaches valuable life skills and creates a sense of ownership in the space. Number 14. Don't remove other people's belongings. Respect for personal boundaries is crucial when decluttering shared spaces. While it might be tempting to dispose of items belonging to family members or roommates, doing so without permission can damage relationships and create resistance to organizational effort. Instead, focus on your own belongings and lead by example. If shared spaces need attention, schedule conversations to discuss concerns and develop mutually agreeable solutions. Help others organize their belongings by offering assistance when requested, but always respect their right to make decisions about their own possessions. Number 15. Do ask the right questions. Develop a set of thoughtful questions to guide your decluttering decision. Beyond the basic, does it spark joy? Consider questions like, when was the last time I used this? Does this item align with my current values and lifestyle? Would I buy this again today? Is this the best version of this item that I own? What's the worst that could happen if I let this go? These questions help cut through emotional attachments and focus on practical considerations. Create a personal checklist of questions that resonate with your values, and refer to them when making difficult decisions. Number 16. Don't let decluttered items sit around. Once you've made the decision to remove items from your home, act quickly to prevent second-guessing and reaccumulation. Create a staging area for items leaving your home, but set strict timelines for their removal. For example, designate a specific box or area for donations and commit to dropping them off once the box is full or by a certain date. For items to be sold, set a deadline. If they haven't sold within a specified time frame, donate them instead. This prevents your home from becoming a temporary storage facility for items you've already decided to remove. Consider scheduling regular donation runs or pickup services to maintain momentum and prevent decluttered items from finding their way back into your living space. Number 17. Do use the one-in, one-out rule to maintain your newly organized space. Adopt the principle that for every new item that enters your home, a similar item must leave. This simple rule helps prevent the gradual accumulation of clutter and encourages thoughtful purchasing decisions. Before buying something new, identify what it will replace or what you'll remove to make space for it. This practice naturally leads to more mindful consumption and helps maintain the balance in your space. For example, if you buy a new sweater, choose an old one to donate. This rule can be applied to everything from books to kitchen gadgets, ensuring your space remains clutter-free long-term. Number 18. Do consider the cost of clutter. Understanding the true cost of clutter can be a powerful motivator for change. Beyond the obvious financial investment in purchasing items, consider the hidden costs. Storage space, including possibly renting external storage units, cleaning and maintenance time, mental energy spent organizing and searching for items, and the opportunity cost of space that could be used more effectively. Calculate the cost per use of items you rarely use. That expensive exercise equipment gathering dust might have a surprisingly high cost per use. This awareness can help shift your perspective from "I might need this someday" to "this is actively costing me resources to keep." Number 19. Don't forget to create systems. Decluttering is only half the battle. Creating sustainable systems for organization is equally important. Develop intuitive systems that work with your natural habits rather than against them. If you tend to drop mail on the kitchen counter, create a mail processing station nearby. If you struggle with laundry, establish a clear system for sorting, washing, and putting away clothes. Label storage areas clearly and ensure frequently used items are easily accessible. Remember that the best organizational system is one you'll actually use. Regular maintenance of these systems prevents clutter from rebuilding and makes daily life more efficient. Number 20. Do make technology work for you in our digital age. Technology can be both a source of clutter and a solution for organization. Use digital tools to reduce physical clutter. Scan important documents, digitize photos, and maintain digital versions of manuals and receipts. However, don't forget to organize your digital space as well. Create logical folder structures, use cloud storage effectively, and regularly clean up digital clutter like unused apps, old emails, and duplicate photos. Set up automatic backups to prevent loss of important digital items, and use productivity apps to track tasks and maintain organizational systems. Creating and maintaining a clutter-free home is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey that grows with you. In 2025 and beyond, remember that decluttering isn't about chasing perfection, but about making steady progress toward a life of calm, clarity, and intention. Every drawer you organize, every item you release, is a step toward a more peaceful and supportive environment. Stay patient with yourself and celebrate the small victories. Some days you'll move forward quickly, other days more slowly, but both are part of the process. What matters is that your home evolves into a space that reflects who you are now, not the weight of what you've outgrown. By practicing these 20 do's and don'ts, you're creating more than order. You're building a sanctuary that reduces stress, nurtures joy, and makes room for what truly matters. And as your life shifts, don't be afraid to adjust these habits to fit your changing needs. Here at Golden Elders, we believe every step toward simplicity is a step toward freedom. Keep going, stay consistent, and let your home become the foundation of a happier, healthier, and more intentional life in 2025 and beyond.